Hey Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot. Tarot done a quick read for you. We're going to go over your money, your career, your love life, do a general spread, and then at the end, we're going to do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then the all signs if you're doing with an Aries, if you're doing with a Taurus, etc. If any card repeats, I will point that out in case that's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I'll point that out in case it's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to like button, comment, whatever makes you happy. I did a couple pre-shuffles. I did one with this deck that I just got on the internet from Cyber Monday. I'm not really thrilled with it. Look at it. It's like all flimsy as crap. I don't, you get what you pay for. I think it was like $7 or $8, so whatever. So we're going to pre-shuffle with this one and my own secret Oracle Tarot deck, which I can't show. So from what I'm seeing here, if you do reunite with an ex that was a burden, it's going to end quickly. You're going to walk away and move on. This is like so simple. And you're focused on what you really want, wish fulfillment, like what makes you really happy. In my deck, I got 4 swords, 9 of swords, 6 of pentacles, the high priestess, 7 of wands, and on the bottom of the deck is the king of wands. So I think you're healing from distress and losing sleep and aggravation from somebody who didn't play fair. They always wanted to win. They always wanted things in their favor. So, because I asked for clarification of the 6 of pentacles and I get the 5 of wands. And the person might have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Leo, possibly. Or just give off Leo energy, like they like attention. They like to kind of be the one in charge, calling the shots. They like to be the boss. They may like playing more than actually being serious and working. So, so you might just quietly block them. With the high priestess in front of the 7 of wands, you just might quietly block this person. So, all right, so let's get to the actual reading though. If that makes sense, let me know, because I feel like that's what a lot of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus folks are going through right now. You're like, I'm done with this shit. I've had enough of your shit. So 3 is the Radiant Wise deck. Okay, so for your money portion, we're going to use this deck. And I share the decks in case anybody wants to purchase one for themselves or somebody else as a gift or whatever. All right, so that way you know which decks I'm using. Let me see here. So for your money, quickly walking away from something. That's had you feeling stuck and disappointed. You know what? That's fine because it's going to work out. So you're going to, and with your money situation, you're going to quickly walk away from whatever it is. It could be a person. It could actually be a person. And there's that King of Wands again, Leo energy. So it could be somebody that has affected your money. So your money is going to go up. Look, 10 of Pentacles, you can't get better than that, right? 10 of Pentacles, you're going to have it all. So maybe you've been dealing with somebody who's been affecting your money because you're going to quickly walk away, possibly from this King of Pentacles or King of Wands. Why did I say King of Pentacles? They could have a Taurus in their chart too, who's made you feel stuck and disappointed. So maybe that's what's going on. Your money might have been affected by a person. But you're going to quickly walk away from something or someone. Situations that have had a negative effect on your money. Now, some of you might be walking away from things that I don't know, like you might be letting go things that were designed to make you look a certain way or feel a certain way, to give you confidence. It could be anything, like whatever your gender is. Like you might be, you may have done things to improve your appearance and you're like, I'm not wasting money on that shit right now. I don't need it. So that some of you, that could be the case. So let's look at your career with the 8 is the Tattoo Tarot. So this for your career portion. Yeah, the King of Wands showed up twice on the bottom of my deck and in this one, in your money portion. So 7 of Cups, looking at your options, maybe not being realistic on the career front. So let's see. this is super, super slow to upload. I just did the Taurus reading, and it's, well, for one thing, my Wi-Fi wasn't plugged in and charged up. It wasn't on. So I plugged it up, and it's still going to take forever for the Taurus one to upload, so who knows when that'll be up. All right, so you're working hard, and you're putting in the effort. Ooh, what is that, though? What is it? First, what is the Devil? What is that? Is it a person? Gemini, do you have people? Do you have like parasites in your life? People who are just absolute parasites that are like draining you dry emotionally and financially, and see, that's Pisces energy. Knight of Cups and the Moon are both Pisces. So you could be dealing with somebody who either has Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Pisces, or they might have the planet Neptune like conjunct, like real close to their ascendant or their sun, making them seem like a kind of like a Pisces. So you're putting in the work. You're working hard. And you're willing to go the distance. I don't know if there's been something that's happened in your career or on your job. By the way, if you're not employed, if you don't have a job or career, let's say that you are still in school or you're retired, then this has to do with your reputation. So I don't know if you have high hopes. I don't know if there's been a situation in which you have to heal from. Well, you're trying to grow. Let's put it this way. Whatever kind of career situation you got going on, you're trying to grow things. So let's just you're focused on stability. But I ask, what is this Devil energy? What's this unhealthy habit situation? And you get the Page of Coins. Page of Coins it could be a person who doesn't have a lot to offer. I don't know, and they could have affected your career too. That's why I said some of you all have parasites in your life that are affecting your money, your career, all kinds of stuff. On the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups, so that's like an offer of love. But in your career spread, I mean, I don't know how it'll be like. It could be you could be offered something that would make you feel really good, but you're going to be confused about it. It's going to be confusing and murky and not real clear. So, like for example, you could work for a company that offers you a position that's somehow supposed to be better, but then there's all kinds of questions and it's not real clear. There's all kinds of uncertainties about it. So you're like, well, how is this actually going to benefit me? How, so it could be that. All right, so let's look at your love portion. Let's do the love portion. Let's not lose the die. All right, so my OCD is like all off the charts right now. I've got cards all cockeyed and I don't even give a rip. I'm just going to try to not stress out about it. All right, we are going to use the number 6 is the Good Tarot. Okay, and that is this one for the love portion. All right. Did we get that? Or was it Taurus? Maybe that was Taurus. I just did Taurus. So there's somebody, though, that does have a lot of love for you. And I feel like this is interesting because the King of Water is like the King of Cups. This was on the bottom of the deck before we started. It's a Scorpio card. But notice how they're depicting it almost like it's a Pisces card. And it's not a Pisces. It's a Scorpio card. The King of Water is, the kings are all the fixed signs. So fixed water is Scorpio. But with the pitchfork, it makes me think of Poseidon, which rules Pisces. And then he's focusing on this fish. He's like, look at the fish. And fish, Pisces, the fish. So I don't know if the maker of this deck doesn't realize that the King of Water is actually a Scorpio card. I don't know. But let's just see here. So what's going on with your love situation? I even hear other tarot readers do it. They'll call off cards and be like, they'll say it's such and such, and I'm like, no, close, but it ain't that one. All right, so disappointment. There's that 8 of Wands again. That's Sagittarius energy. That's quick movement, things coming in quickly. So, you know, communication coming in quickly, opportunities coming in quickly. It's fast movement. 7 of Water, and I think that was on the bottom of this before we started, if I'm not mistaken. 7 of Water, 7 of Cups, that is Scorpio energy as well. 6 of Fire, that's Leo. We get Transformation, that's the Death card there. Ending. You know, I feel like a lot of you all are putting an end to something. And you're trying to have, look at this, you're trying to have self-restraint, self-discipline, self-control, hold back, you know, not act a fool. So if you quickly block somebody and quietly do it, you're going to be maybe tempted to unblock them, maybe, or you're going to go through moments possibly. But you're seeing, you're remembering, you're seeing and focusing on the things that how like they've disappointed you, how somebody, like, or just in general, like maybe your love life in general, like you've been disappointed here and here and here, and just so what is the 8 of Fires, quick movement, fast communication, options. I think a lot of you are getting a lot of attention is what it's going to be happening. You're going to have a lot of options. You're going to get a lot of attention. And you're going through huge changes when it comes to how you move in relationships, how you deal with people. And the self-discipline, the self-control, it's going to pay off. It is going to pay off. All right, so let's do a general spread with the Everyday Tarot. Where's that little tiny ass deck? All right, so the tiny ass deck, this one, Everyday Tarot. Oh, this is the one I can't get open. Damn it. This is the one that I have to use a tool to get the freaking plastic, because I must have closed it. I sometimes forget and close it all the way, and I can't get the damn thing open. All right, so, okay, here is Hermit energy. That's kind of staying to yourself and looking for answers. It's also a Virgo card. Let's see here. I'm telling you, a lot of you all are just, if somebody tries to reunite with you, you're just gonna be like, yeah, you're a pain in the ass. No, I'm good. Check, please. I'm done. All right, so let's see. Queen of Swords. That's all about boundaries. Queen of Wands. 7 of Swords. Ugh. Page of Wands. Page of Cups. Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're going to have somebody, there's going to be somebody that tries to come rushing in, possibly with blamey energy, trying to blame you and be all bitchy, regardless of gender. I see 2 queens here. I'm just throwing that out. And 2 pages. So, some of you all might have dealt with somebody that was a double dipper. A double dipper in relationships is somebody who tries to deal with 2 people at the same time while keeping both people convinced that they're the only one. And I say this because it's Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, 7 of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. This is somebody who's emotionally immature and they're impulsive, and they just kind of let their impulsive nature get the best of them, and they can't control. They need the Strength card. They need to have a little more self-discipline. Page of Wands is like the opposite of the Strength card. All right, so do a couple of oracle cards. All right, so you get, I never believed in soulmates, but then I met you. Aw, isn't that sweet? This may be what, a past person is thinking about you, but that doesn't mean that you have, like, just because somebody, it could be a soulmate, does not mean that you have to belong to them or be with them, especially if they are just straight trash. I mean, let's be honest. Not that I would really refer to somebody as trash, but, I mean, look at how people act. Sometimes people act like straight trash, right? Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, and letting you know. So, yeah, you might have communication coming in from somebody who, I love you so much. But it could even be love bombing. It could be, you know, don't be surprised if you get some love bomber trying to gaslight you. Take your time making this decision. Yes, here you go. Take your time. I think you all need to you're just going to walk away. I think you're going to do an 8 of cups on somebody and just move forward with the chariot card. Forward movement. All right, so these are small and flimsy. So I took advantage of the Cyber Monday, and I got a couple of Oracle decks and tarot decks, and so far I've got 3 really good ones, and then 3 that were This is one of the ones. So like that, where did I just show you? I just showed you. Damn it. Where's the box? Oh, so this one. This is the deck that I did the pre-shuffle with. Not really impressed. And then this is Archangel Oracle cards. Look, they come in these flimsy boxes. I'm like, ugh. So you know what to do. Look at this. You know what? Can you even read that though? Look, see, this is not for a drunk or high person to look at. Let me tell you, because, Jesus. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Yeah. And then this one. These holographic ones are not for me. Remind me to never get holographic cards again. Okay, so Ruby on the bottom. That's bless your heart. But so let's see which one, because I didn't shuffle this one yet. Do this, and then we'll do the Savage Messages. I'll do your Savage Messages and your 6 cards. Sapphire, easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Wait, what was it? Sapphire. Okay, Sapphire. All right, and then I made this deck. These are Savage Messages. I made this last weekend, and I freaking love this. Okay. Yeah, I guess these are the ones that you're supposed to get. All right, so it says, fumble me, condolences. Fumble me, condolences. All right, and if they act like a clown, don't go to the circus. Yeah. And you have, with your looks, money, and talent, you are a triple threat. Don't forget it. Find someone else to feed your ego. I'm busy. Ooh, this is what you're telling somebody. This is what you're telling somebody. All right, so we'll do the 6 cards and then the all signs, and then I'm going to see where the Taurus reading is with uploading, and then we'll do the Cancer reading. Oh, Jesus. So I'm not going to take all of these. In fact, I'm just going to do... All right. We are going to do these. They are losing sleep over this. Argument. Lots of work coming is in reverse. They regret hurting you is sideways. Make them put in more effort is reverse for an obvious reason. What's the point, right? But if you thought they were interested in, like if you thought they were gender fluid, I guess they're not. They may just seem that way. That, you know, a lot of times, you know, women will they'll come across as kind of masculine sometimes when, you know, they're not, how do I put this? Someone could be heterosexual and come off acting like the opposite gender just because, you know, I don't know, maybe a woman has a lot of Mars in her chart, making her seem really like aggressive. A man could, you know, be one of the water or earth signs, and, you know, depending on who it is, like a lot of times like Cancer men or Virgo men sometimes come off as being a little more feminine, but they're not. I don't know why this is on the bottom of the deck, and I don't know why that damn fly is in here. I opened the door yesterday. That's probably what it is. I opened the door yesterday because it was 60 degrees out, and it was nice. And now there's a fucking fly in my house. Look, it says cook them a special meal, but I don't see what the point is. All right, so if you are dealing with an Aries, okay, so you're focused on happiness right now. Jesus, I can't shuffle for shit today. You're focused on happiness right now because the Sun card's on the bottom of the deck, and you're gonna, you know what, you're gonna have a reason to be happy. So regardless of what you have to say goodbye to, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be happy. If you're dealing with an Aries, there's that Judgment card again. If you're dealing with an Aries, they want to they want to restart, they want to revive things, but they're just being quiet right now. Taurus, they have a lot of love for you, and they're going to give you something. They want to give you something. Fellow Gemini wants a new start, but they're focused on what went wrong. Damn fly. Cancer is moving on, and they're heartbroken. Leo is going to reach out to you. They're being kind of quiet right now, but they have secrets, just so you know. Leo's got secrets. Virgo is being manipulative. Look at this. Man, they're playing mind games. This Virgo is playing mind games with you. Look at that. Ain't that some straight horse shit? All right, so if you're dealing with a Libra, they're kind of materialistic and flake, and like, I don't know, they're more about money. And they're kind of feeling stuck right now. The Scorpio is taking a time out, and they're hiding some shit. They're not, first of all, they're not letting you know what they're up to. They're not talking to you. They're not letting you know, but they're being quiet. But they're hiding some shit. And they're trying to get away with something. Maybe they have secrets. Well, they're spying. That's one thing for sure. Sagittarius is being stubborn, and they can't make a decision. Okay. Capricorn. They take forever to invest, and I think they would rather be single. It's like they're all about the money. Whew. And they might be a little bit dramatic. All right, so Aquarius is horny and sees you as their wish. You are their wish. Pisces is... Oh, wow, I just got a really bad... Oh, I don't like to think stuff like that. Normally, the death card doesn't have anything to do with an actual death. But be careful with this Pisces. Because look at these cards. I don't even want to say it. Just look at these cards and see. Look at what's happening here. And what, yeah. You get the message, right? So be careful with the... I don't know what kind of reckless behavior they have. I don't know if it's like drinking, drugs, gambling, but whatever recklessness they have going on, it could lead to a really bad... I don't even want to say it. All right, so I think somebody wants to... Someone has an apology for you. Somebody has an apology for you. I don't know who you're dealing with, but they ain't shit. They do not have a lot to offer. So there's that. All right, Gemini. Thank you. Love you. And I will see you all in the next one.